Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In the March PTR, there are so many new and exciting additions and fixes coming to the game, and I've been playing a lot trying to test them all. As I test things, I've been wanting to share my findings with all of you, so I hope you guys have some interest in the things that I've been sharing. So today what I wanted to test was the new legendary quest that has been introduced alongside the Blunderbuss. Normally, I don't test quest chains because as we know of all the things in New World for us to do, questing has never been high on the list of things one could call exciting. However, the reason I wanted to test this quest was because of how broken the legendary quest was when they last introduced a new weapon. I am not sure if you guys remember, but the Void Gauntlet questline was so riddled with bugs I am not 100% sure if it was ever actually fixed. I haven't heard anything about it for a long while, so let's assume it was. But what I wanted to know was, is this quest going to be a little more interesting, or will it even work? So I set out to Ebonscale Reach to get started and see how things go. The quest begins by talking to Wang Tangxi, the master weaponsmith of Ebonscale Reach. Greetings. I'd seen you pass but had no chance for introductions. Wang Tangxi, weaponsmith, at your service. You seem to have a discerning eye for weapons. Would a beautiful blunderbuss, a true work of art, interest you? Hell yeah, it would. You have my attention. So this offers you the quest The Last Argument. After accepting it, this will trigger a chain quest, beginning with a stock of ironwood. To complete this, you will have to head to this location first, near Genesis, and kill Dryad Elementalists to get 4 imbued resin. This is of course not difficult because you will be max level while doing this, and these guys are not dangerous, for even an undergeared level 60. Then, after you have the 4 resin collected, you will want to head over to this location and collect the Dryad tears from around the lake. After you have all of these materials, you will want to head to town and go to the engineering table and create the 12 ironwood planks for the quest. I actually like this. When I first got this quest, I was thinking it would be boring. When I saw ironwood in the quest description, I assumed that it would be as boring as simply heading to the market and buying some of the materials and crafting the pieces. But I do like that you have to collect some more unique materials from NPCs to craft it. So anyway, once you craft the hardened ironwood, you will head back to Ebonscale Reach and turn it in. But you won't be turning it into Wang, who gave you the quest. You will be turning it into Alvaro, the Master Artificer, where you will receive a weapon crate and 157 gold. I like this also. It adds a layer of depth to it. Like you collected the material, but you aren't a master crafter with the skills to make a specialized stock, so this Artificer will do it for you. After turning this in, Alvaro offers you a quest to collect some of the cannons that are used on the hulking beasts. Well, not the cannons, but the plans they use to make these cannons, that he plans to use to fashion a smaller version for our blunderbuss. Again, I love this. It really feels like they are putting more thought into these quests, like an actual story arc that you will want to do, not just go get me 5 iron or go get me 12 wood and so on. So for the next part, you're heading to Reekwater to collect the cannon plans from the Siren's Elite area. Don't worry, you can do this part solo. What you will want to do is run straight up to the plans hanging above the workbench as you can see here, and then jump up onto the bench and block and wait for everything to drop aggro. Once the elites reset, you're free to grab the plans. Once you have these plans, you will run over to the Misty Water Thorpe. You will be killing sentries for the pirates' pistol locks from their pistols, as well as hit a few platinum veins while you're here, which you will find no problem in the surrounding area, because once again you will need platinum, but it isn't the standard platinum. It is a special quest item platinum you'll get while harvesting. Now, once you have all of the materials, you will again head back to your closest city, or the city of your choice, and go to the engineering table once again to craft a custom blunderbuss lock. When you have this crafted, you will head back to Ebonscale Reach and give it to Wang, and once again, you will be rewarded with a level 60 item crate and 157 gold. Now, while Wang works on the blunderbuss design, he requires something a bit unique. He requires some special Azoth. This Azoth is reactive in the presence of corruption, so you will need to carry this Azoth into some corrupt portals and kill some corrupt with it with you to activate it. So step 1, get the special Azoth and catalyst. For the Azoth, you will want to head to Reekwater and harvest Azoth Springs, where you will receive a special quest item along with the standard Azoth you receive. After you have 12 of those, you will need 6 pure gold flakes, which of course you will receive by harvesting gold veins. Now that you have the catalyst and the Azoth, you are going to need to empower it with corruption. This part I was worried about, because of course on the PTR finding a group to run portals with would be a huge headache. But to my surprise, you can use any level portals, so you can easily solo it. Just head to a low level zone like Windsward and do some level 25 portals. Now that you have the Catalyst and have empowered the Azoth, head back to Evanskill once again and give it all to Alvaro, where he will use it in designing our Blunderbuss. He will once again reward you with a level 60 item crate and 157 gold. Now that Alvaro has all of the materials he needs to build us our Blunderbuss, he is worried that the sheer power it will possess will make using it dangerous. So he will task us with going to the Imperial Palace to kill elites for various pieces of their armor. He will then use these to make barrel reinforcements in order to make the use of the Blunderbuss safe. He also wants us to go to the Stormcourt area to get some empowered rivets from the shipments there. Soloing the Palace Warriors and Musketeers will not give you a whole lot of trouble if you pick your targets carefully as to not aggro a lot of ads while killing them for their quest drops. Then at Stormcourt, you'll see blue beams marking the armor shipments you will need to loot for the quest items there. Now, once you have collected all of this, you will head once again back to Wang and give it all to him to make our Blunderbuss finally for us. It has been a long journey leading us all over the map, but finally he has everything. No, he doesn't. Now he needs to design us a special powder that will be needed to be used to fire this gun. Of course he does. So for this step you will need 12 saltpeter and 20 flint. But also you will be heading to the Greater Tribulation to kill some Merkguard pyrolighters there. They will drop tainted word coal, a corrupt empowered charcoal, to add a kick to our powder. Once we have all of these materials, we will head to the engineering table of our choice to make gunpowder additive, and after we have made this, we will take it to Evanskill Reach and give it to Alvaro. He will reward us with an item chest, and once again 157 gold. You will also get your last argument. The weapon I received for completing this quest chain was gear score 540 and not very good, so calling this a legendary quest chain is a bit of a stretch. But I will say that although the Blunderbuss you receive is garbage, the quest chain was actually quite good. The locations I had to visit were varied, and I felt like I had a solid reason behind being there. Everything made sense as to why I was gathering it and what I was gathering it for. So I will say that the overall quest chain is pretty good and seems to be working correctly, which is a relief. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my adventure testing this new quest chain, and look forward to completing it on the live server when this PTR cycle completes. The only thing I think I would change in it is to replace the item boxes with gypsum orbs to keep it more in line with the rest of the in-game quests, but that's not really that important. It is definitely a good quest chain. And as always guys, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.